This is day 2 of Maryland Mayhem. We are at BlasterCon in 2025. As you can see, we have a ton of different vendors all around here, and then we have a giant field back there, people playing games. We just finished up the raffle. Some people are cleaning up, but there's still a lot to see here. Hey, we're at BlasterCon in 2025. I'm with the column managers of A-Team.
Sorry.
All right, so what you got for today?
I got to deploy. Simple deploy, right? Deploys.
You got what? Flywheel, solenoid.
Flywheel, solenoid, all Flywheel of the World stuff. Gets about 140 with AccuFakes.
Too hot for HVZ.
Too hot for HVZ this week.
But still super cool.
It's so much fun. Oh, and also, light still works.
The light still works, that's great. Awesome.
All right, I am Arvid. This is Sorty. It is a Springer Flywheeler hybrid. It is a bolt action up top and a brushless solenoid flywheeler on the bottom. So if I take that out and I grab out of this pocket, got little mini zinc mags on the side like that.
That's cute. That's so cool.
And then just a Talon mag down there. And it's got all the brushless things and rotary encoders and switches, screens. Does all of it.
Hybrid bolt action.
It's a hybrid
brushless glass underneath.
Exactly.
That's so cool.
So, yeah.
What's it called? Do you have a name for it?
Sorty.
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 Awesome.
So, yeah.
Who are you and what's your table?
I'm Paper Skeletons 3D, and this is my table of wares. Yeah. I've been in the hobby space for about 3 years now, making a bunch of different mods for blasters across the trade. So I got a couple different Griffins. I got a couple of different, as you see, I have a new brushless Proteon that I'm trying to show off right now. But
what's on your body?
I have the brushless nailer here. So it's a completely brushless system, running 1505 motors, I think, and then based off of my external power supply. So I'm able to actually control the speed on the motors and stuff. So, yeah.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.
The Goonies table. So the Goonies is a collective of myself, Not Enough Nerf. We've got Seth's Nerf Fun, Paper Skeletons 3D across the way, Maritime Foam. A few others. We wanted basically an HVZ squad. Myself, I'm Foam Mando. I specialize in custom gear. So we've got tactical gear as well as blasters. And I typically do everything custom per order. So my idea is if you, like most other Nerfers, have a custom color scheme, that's something I'm going to be able to work with right down to the thread color. If you want to take a look at my stuff, reach out to me on Instagram or Discord.
All right, Maritime Foam, what have you got for us this year?
Well, I don't mind the lights. You know what? I have a few things from my collection that I just brought down in case people are interested. I got some shirts. I'm mostly showing off a prototype for a new blaster that I've been working on, the Icarus, which is using up all the pins of the Arduino, but it hasn't exploded yet. That smoke is on purpose. That's not a meltdown, I promise. So yeah, I have a few things printed to sell, but I'm mostly just here to say hi to people, check things out, and I'm about to go play some games with a Flywheel Afterburner Vulcan, as someone should.
Oh man, what have you got this year for Maryland Mayhem 2025?
All right, I got a lot of wheels this year. So since last year, we've greatly expanded our offerings. So you might remember Manchis, but we've got a new version of them with nice laser marking. They're also half the mass, or not quite half, but quite a lot lighter. So they spin up a lot faster. You can see it here in Chance's design.
Snappy.
Yeah, so it's got a solenoid in there, and then that's the Manchi and Quick Draw combo. So these are custom 180s we had made. Ray had these manufactured overseas, and they're roughly equivalent to Neo Hellcats times like 1.25. So they're quite powerful. A lot of torque, really fast spin-ups, and not very many people have been able to kill them yet, so that's really promising.
It's been a while since we've seen 180s too.
Yeah.
It's been a couple years.
Oh yeah. I think they make a lot of sense for the full-size wheel format.
Yep.
So we've got Turbo Ranger Minis here. These are the 32.5 millimeter wheels, similar to like a Pulsar. And they can mate with these aluminum cages. So these are inserts that can either go in our SLS fly cores, or they can go in a number of other community designs that have been coming out lately. We've got the Tresor wheels. These are a 25 millimeter spacing. We've got Nightfalls, which are equivalent to like an FTW sort of deal. They're good for a 22 millimeter spacing. We've got our link sketches, of course.
I got one of those in my own blaster too.
Oh yeah.
Very great.
Yep. Moose nuts over here. And then we've got brushless wheels. So new for this year are these Spirit wheels. You can see they're
very popular, very popular.
Oh yeah, they're quite light compared to really any printed option. They come in at about 8 grams a piece. They're all pocketed out. They move a lot of air, so they keep your motors nice and cool. Got the classic embellers for the JPEG. So these also move a lot of air, as you can see, through these vents. And as of this week, we've got Stinger wheels.
We had a bunch of them blowing up this past week, so.
Yep.
Hope these new wheels fix that problem.
Absolutely. Then over here is a demo. We've got Silly Butts. He made the HPA thing, which is literally what it's called. This uses the Cosmic Nomad core, so this is the V1. V2's coming out in a couple of weeks. So I'll give you.
You make in-house too, right?
Right. So I produce all of these in-house. So this is set up to be semi-automatic. Oh, I think we're out of air. Oh, I turned it off. There we go.
There you go. A lot of power.
Yeah. Quite satisfying to play with. Yeah, so that's what we've got.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
What's this for? A master key for
silly shells.
Silly shells.
Yeah. Give it a twist. Give the whole front end a twist.
Twist. What? It just comes right off. Okay. Oh,
Competition HVZ in less than 5 minutes.
And then you just pop it off.
Pop the cover off. Change your cage.
All right. So who are you? What's your table?
My name's Gargunkel, and this is Griffins and More. I basically am an Etsy store, and I sell a lot of 3D printed blasters from many different designers. Everything that requires a license is approved and licensed by the creator, and I sell everything from essentially very low FPS for Humans vs. Zombies to 200 FPS full auto monstrosities like this guy.
Very nice.
It's a lot of fun. It's a hobby for me, but I greatly enjoy it. griffinsandmore.etsy.com, and I do a lot of custom builds too.
I bought a Griffin from you, and I used it at Maryland Mayhem 1 in 2023.
Yeah,
It was very nice. It was very nice.
It looked a lot like
that
this
one.
one. Yeah.
Great filament, and I think it had glow in the dark filament too.
Yeah.
That was very cool.
Yeah, this one glows in the dark.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very
great.
cool stuff. I remember like so many people who bought something from me.
That was
I
great.
remember that one very distinctly because you had a very specific battery requirement that you
Yes,
didn't want to have
the
to
Nightingale
find a
battery. Yes, I did. I did.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's great.
All right. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, I'm Hex, founder of HexGen Designs. Here you can see all of my blasters. Starting here, we have carbon fiber springers, ranging from mag-in grip to bullpup to standard format. This one has 230 cc's of plunger volume, and you get 240 FPS with a very light prime. Here we have Slug for all your silly shell needs in a compact package. And then we have Raptor, Hyena, and Scorpion to get you any FPS. Get you whatever FPS you want with a flywheel system that's easily swappable. Just take out the pins, swap it off, swap the mag wheel if you want, and there you go.
Thank you very much.
Whoa, it's Dart Sweep.
Dart sweep!
So we got a lot, not that much left over, but we have some of our old XF kind of line here. You know, we got the XF-A1, these were prizes this last year. We of course got the XF2, the doubler, that's kind of sweet. Got the Phantoms, which yes, these have all been kind of claimed, we're just kind of waiting for them to come. Some of the new stuff that, you know, we haven't really talked about or some of you guys might have seen is of course our whiteout, and this is kind of the evolution of the Phantom, right? It kind of goes from the mechanical to the solenoid driven select fire. These shoot about 100 to 150 FPS, machine wheels, metal motor mount, all the goodies. Of course, we got the Avalanches here. These are just our prototypes. All the other ones have sold already, but all the same functionality as kind of the whiteout, right? It's just in a bigger package, and of course, the bigger battery storage back here, but same FPS, same functionality. And then of course, a lot of the Diana stuff. You guys love this stuff. Couldn't bring it all, but you know, some of our classic mags, our front grips, our fronts. Of course, our carbine kit, which is kind of fun. You guys all know about the Venom Pro kits here. This is the new one. It's been out for about 3 weeks, but everybody was begging us for a more robust front, thumb hole stock. Now you can reroute the battery through here and put it kind of back here, so if you want to run a bigger battery. And then of course, all of Domachevsky's, well, what's left, all of Domachevsky's version 1, 2, and 3 of his reshells. So it's it's been crazy here. But I mean, for any of you guys who are watching this who have never been to Maryland Mayhem, you got to come. You got to come for this. I mean, it is insane. It's insane. So.
Con's a lot bigger than last year, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. It like grows every year, and then more people. It's like everybody I see. It's like you know, I only get to see you a couple times a year, and I get to see all the people that you talk with online. You get to see them and be like, you know. And some of these guys are local, but a lot of these guys, I'm like, yes. I'm like, I finally get to meet you in person, you know, again, and say hi once a year. So.
All right, thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem.
I'm Prickly's Nerf Mods. I'm sharing a table with Evan from Foam Freaks. We got some integrations here from Merge Masters, current, present, and past. We also got some old blasters from old N-War stuff, turf springs, free candy for the masses, Evan's Merge Masters project. We definitely have some cool stuff to look at, so trying to keep the integration side of the hobby alive for sure.
Thank you very much for doing so.
Oh yeah, for sure. Guys, Prickly back here again, just showing off my Power Strike 48 mod. I built this for the HVZ tomorrow. It features 2 Power Strike 48s, a long shot front gun, a twin shock, and a Firefly. It has a XBZ up front that fires silly shells, and it fires 72 half darts in 2-shot burst.
Awesome.
And it weighs 8 pounds.
All right, hope it runs really smoothly tomorrow.
Thank you.
Right, so my name is Mikhail, other known as Blaster Show, and this is my entry for Merge Masters 2025. I call it the variant. It's a crossbolt, desolator, and tri-strike.
It's gorgeous.
Thank you.
You can't even see the the lines, the seams. Can't see it at all.
It's a lot of putty. That's what that was.
I am Captain Xavier, and technically this is Al the Geek's table. I've just brought a couple of items, a little bit of merch, try to pay for my food for this trip, and it's been going very well. I've sold quite a bit of stuff. I also had a challenge going that anyone who brought me a bottle of root beer got a pin. If you brought me a bottle of root beer I'd never had before, you got a fancier pin. And the first person to bring me a bottle of root beer that I'd never had before got the biggest of pins and a free blaster. And somebody actually pulled it off.
That's a pretty big bottle.
It is a magnificent, it's got wax seal, man.
Very fancy.
It's the fanciest of root beers I've ever had. So I was more than happy that they got the prize. This person actually got to me first, but I had acquired a bottle of this on Monday.
Just barely missed it then.
Barely missed it. But that's it. That's all I've got. Awesome. Now you should talk to this guy. He's got the cool stuff.
Hey, who are you and what you got?
What's going up, man? Well, Bob, let's restart that one. I can't believe I did that. That never happened to me. But anyways, what's up, everyone? I am Al the Geek, and yeah, these are the crazy things I make and paint and stuff like that. And although the shirt is different, I'm usually like expecting that people recognize the logo. The shirt my wife got me, and I was laughing because I couldn't believe it, but apparently it's entertaining. But anyways, yeah, if you've seen my stuff for my logo, I take existing bar blasters and I think what would make it cooler, and this is what I do, man.
Great.
And I do shoulder pad armor and stuff like that, but I didn't bring any. I didn't have room.
What all blasters you got here? What do you got here?
So again, I got a bunch of Outlaws, and what I love about the Outlaw is that I always thought it was long enough but not long enough. So that actually the front end is from Xbox. Xbox, by the way, go to his website. He makes some cool stuff. Same thing with the Omnia. As much as I love the Omnia, I love the fact when you got the barrel. And again, Xbox with the barrel design, so you can actually add it to the front. It really just changes the whole look and aesthetic of the blaster. So depending on what you're looking for, performance and stuff like that, a lot of it's there up higher, but mine is definitely more from the cosplay. If you want it to look really cool, I'm the person you come see.
Awesome, thank you so much.
Thanks, brother.
Yeah, you know what? I should have bought one after she killed me.
Yeah, see, you should have gone to RAG 2018. They were giving them away.
Hello, I am Silly Butts, the man with a funny name that makes Nerf blasters, and I am rapidly trying to finish this video before I go to a game. So, this is the stuff that I have at my booth right now. This is Underdog. This is essentially a low hardware alchemist with an extremely cheap hardware kit. So this is meant to be an affordable blaster that you can either get if you're hurting for money right now, or you can get a lot of, multiple of, for loaners for clubs and whatnot. So this is essentially like a Talon Claw tier blaster, but really cheap, or inexpensive, I guess you want to say. This is Battle Axe. This is a silly shell firing pump action shotgun blaster. Silly shells are, of course, if you want to take a look down there, there should be a big bucket of them.
Yep.
Silly shells are my 3D printed shell, which allows you to fire multiple different kinds of ammo and a lot of that ammo per shot. Not right here at the table right now is Breacher, which is my tube magazine pump action shotgun, because someone is currently running it during the game, the last game of the day. I also have a Silly Max 1400, which is an older design of mine. This is essentially a reshelled Nerf Titan. There you go. So it's a reshelled Nerf Titan. It's very nice, it feels good, and it works good. And then over here, we've got Conundrum, which is a pun, cone drum, Conundrum. It's essentially a revolver flywheel blaster, and it was co-designed with Hotcoin. So he did the concept art, and I turned it into reality. And then, what else? I thought that I had Excalibur here, but I don't, which is essentially a big alchemist. And yeah, that's my booth, other than those two things which are missing.
My name is Eric Misplaced Moose, or Eric the Moose, depending on where you found me. I run Moose Mod Shop, where I sell some of the craziest blasters in the world. As of today, this is now the second most powerful Nerf Springer in the world, after Evan broke the record today at 285 FPS with a 5.5 gram Mega XL dart. This one is only the second most powerful at about 255 FPS. Taking cut down Mega XL and lobbing them about 130 yards. About 104 pounds of spring pull. And a nice, how would Coop have put it, emotional response.
Yeah, that's a pretty fair way to say it. Yep.
I make some of the most ridiculous blasters and some of the most accurate blasters and some of the coolest pistols that you can come across now in the hobby. And this has been a crazy Maryland Mayhem. I cannot believe just how much attention this booth has gotten. Is the current world record for the strongest blaster in the world right now at 200, and it is pushing 24 joules.
Wow.
Evan built that specifically to break records, and he did it.
What's your table?
Okay, I'm MG Kevin. I'm with Flywheel Suck. We have patches, Flywheel Suck patches, Yeet patches, New York City Nerf Ops patches, United Nerf Ops patches, everyone's favorite, the Costco hot dog patches. We also have stickers, and we have the reason why all flywheels suck. We have a Momentum with a broken handle. We have a Phantasm, which is a Spirit remix. We have a Gonk 200 remix in the form of a MP9. We have another Spirit remix.
Aspirium LMG.
Aspirium LMG. And then, why do you need all of this when you can have fancy ass long shot from 2018, a Singaspore special? And yeah.
Alright, thank you. How was BlasterCon this year, guys?
Oh my god, I am.
How much money did you spend?
I'm not answering that.
How much money did you spend?
Not that much. $5.
Yeah. How much money did you make?
I made over 2,000.
Yeah.